This is the start of my holiday photographs, but I'm miles away from where I'd have liked to have started. I'm here because they've promised to change the back over on the camera tomorrow morning, and I'm in something known as the Italian village. So I'm just going to walk you, because I can spot it, to the water park, which of course, as you'll all know, I love. This is the lazy river, which as ever I got caught under that water. It's really quite heavy, and it's obviously moving water, and it takes you down on those rubber rings, and it's incredibly pleasant. There's the pirate ship, and there's the tubes that I'm not going to go down, and there's also other things, but I think you can get the idea of what it's all about. In fact, there's tubes absolutely everywhere. You can just see it through there. There's the unnatural surf, but they do seem to quite like it. Now this is one of the many front entrances. This is the one for the Italian section, and this is where I originally sort of arrived. Now this evening there's a parade, as in every evening, a bit like Disney I think, so I'm keeping the back so I can talk till tomorrow morning, where the man I travelled with on the plane, who's a photographer, has offered already going to take my back off, so tomorrow I can have my GoPro on my yacht. These are just views of where people sit and lounge and enjoy themselves. It really is quite a spectacular place. That's one of the hundreds of bars, but of course you just walk up to them and say, "Could I have a lightweight vodka and tonic, please, with ice and lemon?" And it's at this no money ever changes hands. It's quite pleasant. Just a picture of the Italian one. I'm in Key West, which I think is slightly upmarket from this. And this is where aqua aerobics is every morning at 10. And to date, I haven't been able to make it because I've been on my sailing ship, because they're trying to get me onto this qualification. Whether I'm going to do it or not, I don't know. But I've just only learned wind and steering at the moment. That's how to do it. Cabin reserved for butler service. That's quite sweet, to show you where the newts cross the road so you don't squash them. Not newts, geckos. That's something known as a swim-up bar, and they had a party there yesterday which was quite nice, and I had a back massage. A lunch restaurant place, don't have to dress up, but it is all silver service and linen. And it's called Barefoot. In fact, you might be able to see the sign up there. Now this sea takes some beating. It's warm, it's calm, and the boats all belong to this hotel. And in the morning, looking at the sea as we do, that is where I go out at my inevitable 7:30 to swim, walk and swim. Now this morning I met not realising who it was as usual, the top head honcho of the entirety of the Sandals Beaches Resort, and chatting in the water. Obviously I must have said something right, because he's given me 2 days for 4 in Sandals in Barbados, and I know he's done it because it's already on my email. Now this is taking you to see the many water sports. I'm talking to my camera.
Oh, sorry.
You don't apologise. This is a gentleman who thought I was talking to him, but I'm talking to my commentary. Now I'm bringing the camera down here to show anybody who sees the film that these are the boats. Now I've learning to sail, on that little beach's catamaran, and there's another one there. And I'm very much of the opinion, I like it very much. But I wasn't hanging around like that. I did about 20 miles this morning at, I think, about 5 knots an hour, so I haven't hung about. Now these are the various boats. One's diving, one's glass bottomed. It's all free. I think they're glass bottomed and snorkelers. These are certainly diving. I think the oxygen tanks is a bit of a giveaway. And then out there is the Hotel Catamaran, and there's a very good looking bloke called James Bond.
What are you doing?
He's taking a picture of me taking a picture of him.
Of course.
No, I've just taken...
I know you're taping.
No, I've just taken this camera to your gentleman called Toby at Snapshots, who's going to change the back for me, so that I can take it on my yacht, on my sail ship tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
You change the back and it makes it waterproof.
Brilliant.
So I've then got to take my goggles in case I drop it, so I can pick it up from the bottom. So I'm seeing your man, because I travel with him on the train.
That's Toby.
Toby.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see him tomorrow morning after I've seen the Sesame Parade.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant.
So your James Bond, my new man, is on my film. Really, as far as the eye can see is this hotel complex, but presumably because it is so big, this is the busiest place here because of the comings and goings of the boat, but overall it's very, very subtly handled. Kayaking is popular, but I think it's a bit hard work, although there's children doing it there. The worst thing about the whole outing with the sailing, and they can't wait to get me there about every 10 minutes, is the uncomfortable fit of the protection wear. I'd really rather drown. And that over there, as you can see, there's a distant dive ship. That is where the reef comes, and there's the massive 2-mile drop. That's me, like me earlier on, bobbing around with the Hobie cat. There, he's waving at me because I'm his best customer at the moment. I don't like this manhandling of boats, but I don't do it. I'm due out at 10 o'clock in the morning. There is Genie. I don't know who he is, but he's quite fond of me. And it also shows you the small sails for the windsurfing, which I'm doing the day after tomorrow. And that is very much the one I've been sailing. I think that's the exact one. There's the kayakers coming in, being helped. That's the big boat going out. All this is part of the package. What a package! Apparently, when the hurricane was around, it did hit here, and apparently that everybody, they're used to it obviously, all the cabins are taken down and put back. And then apparently over a whole night everybody works, I suppose, in gangs, and apparently in the morning you can't see any change. So that was the hurricane I just missed by a day, I think. They're very keen to take me out diving, proper scuba diving. It doesn't frighten me, I'm not sure I wouldn't like it as much as other things. Now this is the boardwalk. It's a bit like anywhere in the world. It joins places up. But this morning, without any shoes on, it was so hot, I really think I burnt my feet. But it is hot today. But you can see there's a massive sort of eco-protection act going on here. They allow every dune to survive, every animal to survive, every little bird to survive. And I am glad that the Kioni lady did me a proper little terrace house, whereas I really wouldn't want to be on the 5th floor of that building. This is Key West Village, which is my address, and I'm just going to walk you up this avenue really, which is where I walk down to the beach in the morning, which isn't far. It did take me a few hours to get orientated, but actually you'll be delighted to know I've worked my way around without panicking. Loads and loads of helpful people, pretty flowers, loads and loads of work going on as ever in these sort of places. And so now I'm going to, when I showed you the house I'm staying in, I'm going to cut down, waiting purely and utterly for Sesame Street at 6:30 tonight. Then this back comes off and the other back goes on. Now this is my house, which seems to be waiting for me. I leave a pair of shoes on the steps so I can remember where it is, otherwise, quite frankly, They all look the same. But they are definite little houses. Terrace houses, townhouses. There's my shoes, so I know I'm at the right place. I'm closing down now till Sesame Street Parade. Now this is the start of the people building up for the Sesame Street Parade. They're my very nice new American friends. It's an American camera. The parade is coming, and I think it's got a Chinese dragon at the beginning, they say. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I know if it's what Sesame Street is.
Oh, really?
You tell me. Say it. Sesame Street is.
Sesame Street is a lot of fuzzy characters that we watched when we were a little kid. I'm sorry.
You with me for life?
Okay.
Some of the children are on the train.
Oh!
Yeah. Are you here another night? Mm-hmm. Well, the children can go on the train, I've heard.
Where's that?
Coming, look. Wave at my camera. Waving. That some of the children at the club, which is behind me, can join in this parade if they want to. I think they go on the train. Good. I'll just pan to show you all the people. Here they come. Nice dancing. interestingly, that's the parade over, and it's now that this video gets the back change for the sea tomorrow morning. So that's the end of. This is quite a pretty twinkly place. I've just had supper up there and I've been practicing my French because Haitians are French owned, and a lot of the staff are from Haiti, where there was the very, very bad volcano. But I think this is quite a pretty place with the twinkly lights. This is known as the Italian sort of section. But you have to look up. There is whopping great buildings, which in the section I'm in, there is no high rise. The butler will tell you his name.
Absolutely. I'm Arnold the butler.
And he's got nice white gloves on. And all I want in my life is a butler.
Yeah, this is how is it, you know. I'm glad to be a butler.
Yes, you
express yourself, you know.
And you train in London, don't you?
I'm English professional butlers, and
Not-
honor it so train us.
It's what you want in life, an English trained butler. This is the last time you'll have a bit of a commentary. You might be quite pleased about that. But this is showing you going down literally the main road. And I'm on the way to the beach, because it's the only way I know how to get to the place I want to go to, by keeping the sea to my right. Now that is quite a pretty sea. And it's actually sort of paradise. Pretty flowers, pretty flowers. The man I met on the plane seems to be in charge of the film unit here, so he's going to change the back of my GoPro. Now that is the sea. Going on that boat from this place, I don't think it costs you anything. I don't think anything costs anything. Oh, I've spotted something to the right, which is a paraglider, but it's so far away I don't think the camera will pick it up. So from now on, I'm on my way to have the back changed, ready for my diving and my sailing, and hopefully not losing the camera. But I remind myself it's bound to be insured. I think the people I'm with will probably be clever enough to find it on the bottom. Now I'm walking, these are the dunes that they're maintaining in this natural state. Eco world seems to be very important here, but it's not a problem to dry the washing. It takes 5 minutes. One of the delivery boys' bikes. Pretty colour. One of the lunch or breakfast places called Barefoot. Oh, hello! My men! Aren't they nice? They smile all the time. They've been to training school for smiling. Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologise. They're all as nice as that though, aren't you? You haven't got the white gloves on. I do like the personal butler status. But I've told everybody that the butlers don't do anything because they never get the white gloves dirty. No. I'm going to get the back change, and from now on I'm only going to go in the water with it.
Okay.
So then I can't commentate. So you won't be going back to the United Kingdom.
All right.
See you later.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Little birdies. I think they're called oyster catchers. This place, known as the Italian Village, is really a mock-up of Port Merion. Just a bit bigger though. I'm on my way to the camera. You're on my film. I've already chucked my flip-flops away that I've bought. They hurt. I'm on the way to get some Havaianas from the Brazilians. Very big pool this is. This is where I should be doing aerobics, but I put it off every day. I don't sit by the pool at all. I'm very keen on sitting by the beach and getting sunned in absolutely everything. It is quite nice, isn't it? It might mean you might have to wash the car. Yeah, we haven't got a car. You can wash the golf buggy. I've just told my friends that I've had an amazing experience. I've just been underground with the golf buggy from Caribbean to here. I felt like the United States President of America. That's what we're expecting. It came as a bit of a shock. I'm getting used to it very quickly. It's working. Thank you. I've made a calculated decision not to keep changing the back because it's a bit of a pain really. So I'm going to try and get a bit of a commentary, but I'll talk with it close to my mouth. That's the little choo-choo train in the daylight, and I think it takes the children from village to village, and that is why I think they're waiting. Thank you. This nice lady is asking me about my camera. So now she's looking a bit shocked and worried, but she's going to say something to the camera now.
I'm camera shy.
That's not helping, is it? I'm camera shy. Now I know I've got the back for the water on, but that's how they travel around here, and they're going somewhere. But once they've gone out of sight, it all goes underground. And he'll go down a big slope, and all the network for the traffic is underground. No. As I said, her son's got one of these, and I'm taking a selfie to show her how clever it is. Now she will be in my life for the rest of my life, and she's now Anna.
Alright, welcome to Beaches, Turks Caicos. We have a whole lot to offer for you. Oh, I speak up. We have a whole lot to offer for you. We're waiting to serve you. Please feel free to be our guests. We know that the hospitality industry have a whole lot out there. You have a whole lot of options, but I'm inviting you to Beaches, Turks and Caicos so that you can have a whale of a time. We know you work hard, we know you save hard, we know you have to travel far, so we just want you to come on down and relax and enjoy our property, okay? Looking forward to seeing you all soon.
She is brilliant. It is now. It's starting all over again. Start singing, start dancing. That's right, and you'll go all the way back to the... I'll tell you how to retrieve it. You understand what it is, don't you?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Haven't you got one?
I know about
I
it.
think you better buy one.
It's cool.
I met the man who makes them
Really?
in Barbados. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
My Argentinian beautiful people! Do swimming, children. It can fall in. It's okay. It can. It's got a special back on. I wish you'd speak English. I can't understand one word you say. Yeah, I've got a special special back on. It's for when I go sailing. But unfortunately it muffles my commentary. Because you can't have your cake and eat it. You can't have it.
Come with us. The picture.
I go with you. Oh, hang on, the selfie's gone mad. It's gone completely mad. What you've got to do is put it on, because I haven't got the Wi-Fi
Yes.
automatic. You have to be able to reach.
And it fit?
Press it. Press it. Press.
Yes.
You press. Yes. Yes. Don't find these in the shops in Shepston, do you? You understand?
Yes.
Don't go out and buy these at the grocery shop, can you? Come on.
You have a film or picture? Film.
Mamá, tenemos.
Film.
Ah, then
Ah, it's video.
it's all
It's
video.
video.
With sound. With sound. It's like a
Es
book.
video con sonido.
They use it for the filming
For
industry.
the people in the Pilgrim.
Yeah, they do it for a lot of it now. You're supposed to wear it on your head.
Mandale un beso, ¿vale?
It'll get them all in, don't worry.
Beso.
I'll find a way of getting definitely not in the shops. My hobby cats. I sit on whichever side the sail goes the other way. That's normally where I sit. I normally sit there. If we tack or go the other way, I have to get across there, which I might add isn't that easy. But that's my rudder, which if you're steering, oh look, it's blowing away. If you're steering, which I am, you push the rudder away from you. But I'm just going to see now whether I can have a lesson. Now I'm going to demonstrate my Brummie accent. Oh, you're going out on the boat today? You're supposed to answer.
Yes.
Oh yes. The Alabama man's going out on the boat today.
Yes, I am going out on the boat.
But he can't sail either, but he says he's going to be more awkward than me. And he says he's going to know how to sail after 2 minutes and he's going to go straight in the pier.
Hey, no, I'm going to say right now, I'm not going to hit the pier. I'm going around the pier.
You've got to go left by a mile to turn right to go as far as the catamaran.
That's where I'm going.
That's correct.
But you know, being hard structure,
Oh.
do not mix.
He's a construction engineer, or he's in malleable plastic.
I avoid construction engineering.
I'm going to say. I'm not going parasailing, by the way. Everywhere. Can you see it? I'm glad I'm not going on that. I don't think I could get up the ladder. I'm doing the sailing on Saturday because I think my instructor will be upset if I go with someone else. There's the big catamaran, that also belongs to Beaches. Not a bad boat really, is it? But it's not under sail. So this is coming in. You pay on the big catamaran. It's not a lot, I think it's about £50, because it's a snorkeling trip as well, and they're out for about 5 hours. I've actually opted not to go on it. Mind you, I went yesterday with my bands and I didn't feel sick at all. Oh my God. When all else, are they going to hit each other? Interesting. This is all inclusive and it's like something different. It isn't like butlins or pontoons. It's in the term of royalty, really. They'll wave in a minute, you watch. I'll wave and they'll wave back. Nice boat, isn't it? So obviously, I think you've weighed it up, probably quite a rich organisation. I don't think they're hovering around for the next crust. Last night I saw the sun set over there, which is obviously due west, because the sun is behind you most of the time here during the day, and therefore it's rising, as you can see, in the east. I've been in the sea this morning, and for the Caribbean, which is, they call it the Caribbean, when the Atlantic hits the reef, and it obviously becomes more tame. I imagine that's out there beyond the reef, which apparently is the second biggest reef in the world, next to the Great Barrier Reef. I imagine the waves are 10 foot high, but put it this way, I'm not bothered about going to find out. This is the M1, that's what I've called it, and without this I could never have found my way back. That is not going to the sea. I turn you around and it's going to the sea. So if I come up here and turn left, that's my downstairs house over there. I'm going to show you something else in a minute. The lifeline to being here. I'm going to Bayside for my breakfast, which is a buffet, and I quite like it. I like the American bacon. I've always have done, and I think it's nice. Now these houses, which are colonial style, are very, very nice and are guaranteed to butler service, but I don't think you could manage without one. They sleep a knot of people, and it's all for these American families that are on to big celebrations. Grandma and grandpa, probably golden wedding, and then they pay for all the children and go home with a bill for £100,000, I would have thought. Going to the beach, not to the village shop for my paper. Now I'm going to show you I found a little other skill that butlers do. Butlers do heart-shaped towels on sunbeds. Last night I saw the sun set over there, which is obviously due west, because the sun is behind you most of the time here during the day, and therefore it's rising, as you can see, in the east. I've been in the sea this morning, and for the Caribbean, which is, they call it the Caribbean, when the Atlantic hits the reef, and it obviously becomes more tame. I imagine that's out there beyond the reef, which apparently is the second biggest reef in the world, next to the Great Barrier Reef. I imagine the waves are 10 foot high, but put it this way, I'm not bothered about going to find out. the lawns and everything is irrigated overnight. And funnily enough, when you come out in the morning, it's so wet, you feel there's been a tropical rainstorm. And I don't think it comes from above. I think it comes from below. But it's certainly, it's extremely well looked after. I think that avenue of, they may be flame trees, I'm not sure, but they're very, very pretty. I suppose one of the joys of tropical is the flowers are colourful and very pretty. I think we struggle a bit for sunshine. I have to say that I would have no desire whatsoever to go to that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-storey building. And I had no idea when I booked what I was having. But you just turn round to my sort of single cottage, which I think, I don't know where upstairs gets their entrance, through there I suppose, but I do think this is quite sweet. Saturday evening in Turks and Caicos. I'm looking quite reasonable, and I'm going from my house through to the Italian village, then I'm on to a dinner show where I managed to see, I'm talking to myself, where I managed to see some children singing and dancing. This is the very highly qualified butler's mode of transport. Now I have to remark, oh, there is a brake. I thought there was no brakes and no gears, but he takes all his dinners and his flowers on the back of that, which I think is quite nice. Not a bad paint job, I suppose. There's 4 very smart weddings here today. One is just like the 6 large big ladies I met from New York in Barbados. I love big black American clever women. It's my passion. But ironically, one of the other weddings which I've got caught up in was PPG people. So you can imagine I was what you call quite popular there. So I'm struggling to walk through the Italian village in the direction of the water park so I can sit and eat my dinner watching the Sesame Street show, which I shall take a bit of film. Now I decided that I put this back on for commentary, but my sailing is so good now, and I don't say that without reservation because I was nearly on my way to Nassau today. Would have taken 2 weeks, but it was worth a thought. That I have got to change the back because my sailing instructors insist that somebody in the UK sees my sailing. So it's all got to be sorted out for tomorrow, probably by 11. The Drinker's Delight and Passion. This is one of the nicest bars, but as you can see, every drinker in the whole wide world, except me, has the possibility of the drink they want. The man is waving at me because he thinks I'm nice.
I would like to say hello to your pony Maradona.
Pauline!
Hello, Bonnie.
I'm going to take you all the way back to the UK. And there's the beautiful boy who's like our Hugo. I'm going to, yes.
Hello to
Waving!
England.
Waving! Hi!
Un beso.
Hello to England.
Un beso, Lenny.
We have a queen! We don't share her with you. I tell you what I've met here.
We have a queen too.
Do you?
Our president.
From Holland.
Oh no, you're a Dutch.
Ah, we have
Yes, yes.
Dutch.
I've met some American professional footballers in the American #1 team. They were over there. One of the strikers. That's quite good, isn't it? He was
Soccer or football?
soccer.
Soccer.
That's what they're trying to get better at.
Yeah.
They keep buying our players.
We have a lot of players playing in England. In Manchester City.
Yes, no, that's Argentina.
Yes.
No, but they're special. Argentinians are special. Did you know there's a stage show for the children to
Yes.
watch?
Yes.
That's where I'm going. I like to sit and eat my dinner and watch the show at the same time. Keeps me
The
out.
Petit Chateau.
Yes, yes,
It's order the scallops for entry. It's good.
yes. I know, and I like to see them. Switch that. That's the surf machine and the tour guy. If there's ever any problem, Oh, hang on, he's the tall guy.
I'm the guy who keeps jumping in.
He's the one who wants to go on my film and say, every time I see him, he's jumping in. He's actually rescuing children. But he's...
Call me Hercules.
Quite, he is Hercules. It's quite funny because he's actually a real lifesaver. But he says it's fun. I have never seen anybody move so quickly. It's seconds, isn't it? You're in the water. Now this is the lazy river, which I like, but it's about all I do here. I have not yet gone down the big tubes. I might. This is where I'm coming from my dinner tonight.
Okay.
And I sit there so I can see. I sit there so I can see the show.
Definitely. It's a short show tonight.
I don't care.
About 5 minutes.
And then there's a film, isn't there?
Yes, that's starting about 8 o'clock.
Oh, 8 o'clock. Have I got to stay till 6 till 8? I think I might die. I'm so tired. Now you can see that there. You see.
About 8 o'clock.
Nice things. Can you see?
Okay, let's go Elmo. Come on, call Elmo.
Incidentally, he kissed me and hugged me today, but he's terribly hot. Hot house, hot buildings and hot Elmos don't go. I've got this table twice now. It's all to do with being able to see a bit of a show and eat my dinner at the same time, which is very nice. And the champagne is on its way. By the way, information, the back's coming off tomorrow for sailing, and I didn't have to wear my bands and I was out for 2 hours. But the waves were only about a foot high.
Let me take it of you and him.
Okay, walk towards me. You walk towards me.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now you, my friend's swapping it round so I can have a touch of the white gloves.
Yes, touch of the white gloves.
Good evening.
I've made her new friends.
Yeah. Oh, I met her earlier.
Hi. She says she's going to die in 5 minutes, so we only got so much time.
Oh, there's not 5 minutes. No.
The mouth, she's waiting for the mouth to mouth.
She was talking to Ed earlier.
Oh yeah, you talked to her
And
friend
she says-
Ed, the NFL player.
Andrew is going off on his unfortunately very badly painted pink bike with spokes that need a clean. But he's now going, I think he's, are you a butler? Yes, I am. He's now going off with no white gloves. They're at the back somewhere. They hide them in the back. He's now going off to complete with his rusty bike. I think he's got ice. It'll be melted by the time you get back. We're in now. Tell me when. Have you got one as well? Do you do mine for me? It's going now.
Yeah. So,
I'll
oh
hold.
yeah, you have a different,
Is the red light on?
the red light's on.
Right, now you take it.
That was probably a good one right there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yours a Hero 4?
Yeah.
Mine's a Hero 3. I've had mine some time and I'm still not very good with it. I wanted you to pull the boat. Talk properly, I can't understand you.
You want to make you cry like a baby.
I don't want to cry.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you should be with me. I joined you.
That's going now, videos. He's waiting for me, except I can't stand up because I'm taking a picture. And that's old Bossy Boots over there.
Those folks around here make you cry like a little baby.
That's Bossy
And
Boots.
make you screaming.
Bossy Boots.
Say Jean! Jean! 10
Is that
years!
not- is that-
Jean!
does
10
that-
years!
Does that say video?
Yes, Savior. Jean! 10 years!
That'd be nice in England, shouting like that. Red light blinking.
Okay.
Now, don't lose it.
No. You think I'm gonna lose it?
Push it away. I've never been.
Don't worry. Yeah. That's what we need.
Now this is, you can talk as well. Right, this is sailing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Don't worry. He's going back same way.
I have to push the rudder away.
Mm-hmm. So he can come.
There's not a lot of wind today.
No, don't worry.
Is that red light showing? Shut.
No, yes.
Okay, that means it's on. This is a bit of a silly experiment, but this is me and Lionel sailing. We're
Yeah.
actually on our way to Nassau. But we're going to take 2 weeks to get there.
Yeah.
And actually he thinks we'll die because we haven't got any water for a start. You can turn it round to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to him.
I know, Paula. You know I love you.
Oh, you're mad. My name is Pauline. If you're going to love
Pauline.
me, you might as well have the right name. This is be
Alright.
calm today. There's no wind.
Yeah.
We'll get going in a minute.
Exactly. We gonna get going in a second, okay? Oh, too much. You pulled too much, yeah?
Am I going out that way?
Yes.
I'm going towards the parasail.
Oh, okay. I know what's going on.
There's no wind.
The wind is shifting, and
Do you know that?
yeah. You,
Shall I switch it off? Can we get going a bit better?
yeah.
I don't want it to move.
You see the red line. I see it now.
This is sailing. I am the sailing. Now, in a minute, Lionel goes to sleep. I sail, he sleeps. I'm actually aiming for the reef, which I go to every day. And we haven't yet got much wind, but we'll find some. And I know all about it. You push the rudder away from you to turn round, and to go back to the beach, you have to go miles up there, miles and miles and miles, to turn round to get the wind to come back. Otherwise you go to the Bahamas. I don't find sailing difficult. I think it's quite nice. I wish you to go a bit quicker because I'd like to see 1 foot waves and go in a bit quicker. I'll put it off now, see if we can find a bit more. Thank God we're going a bit quicker now. The parasail's up there. I'll tell you what I don't want to do. I don't want to be up there. And you can have 4 people on that. Oh, hang on, we've got a race. Ben Ainsley, here I come. We're racing with the sands. The beaches and the sands. And I think I'm going to win. Look, racing. Racing. It's quite... Oh my goodness gracious me, it's gone past me. Come on, race, 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 race. This is good. I think I'll be in the Olympics when I'm 82. I'll follow them, I think it's easier. Maybe I'm going out to sea now. Shall I follow him or shall I go over there? Shall I follow him or shall I go over there? Follow him.
No, but you want to pass him.
No, I don't want to pass. Oh, all right then. You will be racing, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, hang on. He's gone mad now. I'm putting, hold the rudder for a second please, I'm putting it off. Oh no I'm not, the wind, it's getting good this is. Pretend to go to sleep. Pretend.
Yeah.
He's asleep now, I'm the captain. I'm not the underling, I'm the captain. 2 weeks later, no water, no food, we'll be in the Bahamas. He's better at finding the wind than me. He'll wake up if I tip it over. I'll turn it off again. Am I white-faced and scared? I'm not a bit scared. I've done a turn, but I could not turn and hold the camera at the same time. So we're now, fortunately, going quite quickly.
Push the rudder. Push the rudder. More.
He's worried about me tipping it over, I can tell.
Yes. That's why I say push the rudder. Push on the rope. Put some sail out.
Is that okay?
I have to get the rope good. All right.
I was sitting on the rope. Don't know why.
My friend, I met her from Monday. Since the time we became good friends. Me and Pauline. So he say he loved the vacation. I say the same. I teach her to sail. She's very comfortable.
You teach me to sail en français. En français. You parle en français. Because Lionel is from Haiti.
All right. This is an Haitian.
I've gone slow again. Why can't I?
Push the rudder so you can catch the wind. Push it more.
There we are.
More.
If I catch the wind too much, he gets worried then. What are you doing with this?
Nothing.
Oh, you're touching it. I can hear you, see it.
Yeah.
That's the hotel.
Nothing to worry about.
Hold it so you can see it sail. You're taking a picture of yourself.
Yeah.
Now me. I'm not frightened. I really, really, really would like to go very, very quickly. I really would.
Yeah. Then you.
Here we go. I'd like to be in a race and win.
Okay. Yeah.
I've told everybody I'm going to sell my car.
Buy or sell both.
Apart from little idiosyncrasies, like not turning the boat over, it's not difficult to sail, is it? Not if you've got the basics, which
No,
is
it's
push
not.
the rudder away.
No, it's not difficult.
The
to
wind,
sail.
I'm not too knowing
Yeah.
about, but I'm still here, aren't I?
You have to study the wind
I know.
all the time.
I know, but I don't have to study the wind because you keep telling me. This is actually the best sailing day. Remember you're holding it down looking at that. Turn it on the front. That's it. And I want to go as quickly as I possibly can. He's tied it to the rope.
Vous pensez à retourner l'année prochaine ici?
Pardon.
L'année prochaine? Vous pensez à retourner?
Pardon, je n'ai compris. Je n'ai compris.
Next year you come back.
Ah, je Je ne sais pas.
Oh, mais pourquoi? La vacance est très bon.
It's very difficult not to want to come back.
Oh. Yes. That's great.
We're going slowly. Push the rudder.
Perfect, yeah.
Push the rudder. Push the rudder away from you. I was very uncomfortable on this boat, and I found it very difficult to move about.
Alright.
I don't now.
Turn around.
I'm not so old. I'm younger now.
I can see that.
Oh, your mouth.
You look beautiful. Every day you look beautiful.
That's what you got now. Because you don't forget. It goes on for hours, this does. I've got 1 hour on this. Now, get going quickly. What do I do? Away? Push it away a bit. We're having a go at going very quickly. Racing speed. We're aiming for the big Beaches boat, which is worth about £150,000, and we'll probably smash straight into it. We've got waves now, lads. Whee!
Having fun.
This is good. I like waves, but that was something to do with the parasailing boat. It went past us.
Yes.
I do about an hour a day.
If you don't come next year, I go up there grab you.
En français. Parlez en français.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try and book for the Iguana Island. Is it a day trip or a half a day trip?
Oh,
I want to
the
go
day
quick.
trip. These
I
are
want to
2
go
4.
quicker. I want to go quicker.
Survive a little bit, yeah?
Do I go past the Beaches boat?
No. Yes, we gotta go past it somewhere because
I've got to turn round to come back.
yes.
I'll put it off. I only like it on when I'm going quickly. We've parked the boat, which I find quite difficult. And the other difficult thing is getting my sea legs and being able to walk again. These are my friends from Manhattan and Staten Island. We're chasing the men, the lifeguards, who are moving the chairs to the new pool tomorrow. And the one in front of me now absolutely adores being on the GoPro. Don't you? Wait a minute. Woo. Here you are. Go ahead. Speak loudly because the back's on that doesn't make much noise.
Right now, we're headed to the Infinity Pool. We call it the family pool in Key West Village.
We're on our way.
Away to the Infinity Pool.
With the New Yorkers. Ironically, this gentleman's son has married a PPG management's daughter. That's right, isn't it? And poor old PPG have had to rebrand themselves to PGW, which is all a load of rubbish because PGW stands for Pittsburgh Glassworks, and they're worried about their pensions. That's right, isn't it, lads?
Yes, it is.
Don't you think this is just really like Shenstone where I live, except there's a few condos? But it's certainly a very pretty place to be. Hey, waving! Waving! Waving at the camera! That's the name of the boat. The Kitty Cat. I'm going on the Kitty Cat. Morning! That's my teacher down there, Lionel.
Oh yeah.
He's from Haiti.
So have you gone out by yourself then?
Not quite, but I think I am solo now. Lionel! You can't hear me. There's Lionel, look everybody. Teaching somebody else. How dare he? I'm now boarded on my rather posh yacht. It isn't exactly a rowing boat, is it? Yes, I met the man in Barbados, so I bought one, yes. The Americans don't buy one, and yet we do. There's a paddle boarder out there. Do you know how long it took me to decide?
5 minutes.
30 seconds.
Right now we're going to give you the safety feature of our 65 feet catamaran. In case of any emergency situation of evacuation, we have 5 emergency exits on board, 2 to the back on either side, up front, the 2 gates, and to the extreme front of the boat. We also have 2 live rafts up front which your crew will deploy. Please pay close attention to Lucky as she demonstrates the proper procedure how to use life jackets. Instruction: you put it over your head around the neck, split portion in front. Strap goes around the waist, you clip front to the necks. Feel free to do so. The boat is yours until you get off. Everyone, have fun. Thank you.
Waving. That's nice. There's the sailing boats, aren't they nice? And there's the paddle boats, the paddle boards. And there's the kayaks. It's really very nice, isn't it? Are you looking after me?
I am.
With that nice radio.
Yes.
You actually tell someone when I've fallen off.
Okay, don't you worry. I'll take care of you.
Are they brothers? Hello, how are you? Alright?
Has Toby gone yet?
Toby?
Toby was putting in the new studio.
Yes.
He's gone,
Yeah,
I thought he
left
was.
on Saturday.
He'd had enough.
Yeah, it's really nice. Get close, get close.
And I'm going to charge you for that, right?
Okay.
Just let you know.
You're going to charge me for buying the camera, or you're going to charge me for filming on your boat?
I'm going to charge you for having me on your
Oh, gosh, that's going to be very expensive.
You know how it is.
He's a celebrity. Whoops. Don't we get Bob Marley on?
Yeah, we got everything on. Don't worry.
Everything on. It's everything.
Everything.
That's Irish.
Nah. Everything Irie.
Off on my snorkeling iguana trip. Frightened to death. What am I supposed to say?
I don't know. You're on the camera.
I've gone camera shy.
Missing one more money.
Yeah, he was over here, but you wrote camera show. I'll switch it up.
I'm frightened of dropping it in. But of course, if it goes in, go in quick because it's waterproof. That's the parasails. Not bad, eh? They can have up to 4 on it. I'm terrified. I don't want to miss any pictures, but I'm terrified of dropping the GoPro in the sea because it's a goner. Taking a picture of you.
Do you mind letting the girls in over there?
Sorry, no. Come on.
Here. Do you need help?
Come on, girlies.
Are they okay? Oh yeah, no, they're perfect there. So you want to put your hands
Smile.
up, get excited, wave to the cameras.
think you'll be in every magazine in the book. In the ocean, as you can see they're quite a long way away, is really quite hairy. It's quite currenty, and it's also terribly difficult to swim with the life jackets on. I think my pet hate is life jackets. I think I'd actually probably prefer to drown. They all jumped in off the side, but I went down the steps. Because he likes good looking women. This is for you, Simon. Hello, Simon. Tell him that he'd like it here. Tell him he'd like it here. These are the returning snorkelers. I have to give them 10 out of 10 because I think it was quite a hard game. Are you alive? I like swimming too. I thought it was a bit hairy out there though. It's a lot of work. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the, it's essential, but I really find it quite difficult to swim in the...
Oh yeah, it's hard to swim. I couldn't swim the way I like to swim.
Yeah, it's an experience.
But I could float out there and I floated all the way back in.
Good.
It was fun. Is that a selfie stick?
It's a GoPro, yes.
It's a GoPro. Oh, okay.
It is a selfie stick. This lady wondered whether it was a selfie stick.
Hello.
It is. She swam out quite well, but she, like me, doesn't like the suit.
Where are you from?
I know, I've heard.
A couple of guys I saw from the office.
That is the future management of beaches. They pick rather well, don't they? They've all got masters from different places around the world. Some are French, some are European, and some are Caribbean. Apparently, we just go straight up onto the beach. I'm obviously going to take the GoPro here. I'm not the slightest bit concerned. And this is the uninhabited.
Always asking about our GoPros.
This is the uninhabited island for us all to wreck. And we're going to wreck it, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a private island. Well, it's public. It's public. It's crown land. It's for your queen and the people here.
Oh, it's Crown Estate. Is it
crown
mine?
land, so yeah.
Oh my goodness
You know, this
gracious.
is a British territory.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's crown land.
We call it Crown Estate. Woo. Sorry. Josh's brother. No, yes it is Josh. Is it Josh? I'm quite heavy. I should stay away from me. That beaches management. Very good. your gaffer, Scotty. Nice, all the people coming off the boat safely. There's Mike, the professional photographer with his very expensive camera. Not a GoPro, he's better be better with my GoPro. Apparently this is Crown Estate property, and I'm delighted to tell you it's being protected by the Queen. That's the gaffer dam, that's the there's Scotty! You didn't drown. This is one of the many top management. He's in charge of all those lovely, educated young girls up there.
I was trying to check the depth.
Oh, were you?
I want the people to come out of this.
I'm told I'm to hang out and wander around. Now this is known as Iguana Island, so I hope I'm going to see one, because I think they're quite nice big things. One very, very sweet iguana, who's a lizard. Really nice. Hello. Where? Where? Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Good morning.
Jessie.
Hello, little one. Aren't you sweet? You've got a very nice place to live, haven't you? Don't go any closer. You mustn't touch them. They won't be wild if you touch them. I think it is a mother and baby, and I think it is the nearest thing to...
So if I try to touch it, what's happening?
It's not fair on it because it's a wild animal. It's not like your pet. I don't think you're supposed to let them be wild, aren't you?
Oh, it's coming. No, I would.
Say hello. Pretty cool.
I don't think there's any danger with them whatsoever. I think that's why we have to be kind to them. We're invading their land, aren't we, really? Where's he gone, Jen? Oh, hang on. He's not very able, is he?
Or are they just slow like that?
They're prehistoric, aren't they? They're what's left because they've never been dispersed. There's a place somewhere where they've got these sort of things and they're up here. And they can't... Hello, little iguana. You can find that one, won't you? We've got another one behind me. It's 3 times the size. We're going to leave you in a minute and go to this one, aren't we? Jenna, just move closer so I can get you in the film. But don't go anywhere near to frighten or touch you. Just stop. Closer. Inch at a time. Inch at a time. He's not frightened of Jenna, but we don't want to upset him. I think he'll be in my picture now. He's nice, isn't he? Hey, Mr. Iguana, are you nice? Till the stupid Pete tourists come and spoil your quiet. But then he come once a day. I don't know. Right, we'll move on. We'll find some more. We're good at this. Stand still. Don't be frightened. I think you've got a very nice fringe down your back. Do you think he has, Jenny? We won't tell them. Don't. What are we up to now, 8? Your parents won't mind you let you see where you are, can't they? Should we go around that way? We're going on an iguana walk. He's running. Not very well. We're following him, but we're not going to frighten him. We're actually onto another trail now. We're going to leave you in the sun. Can you see him? I'm waiting for the dolphin. I've just seen him. He's in front of that boat. I'm waiting for the dolphin. I've seen him. You think I'll see him again?
Yes.
No. Jenna, where is he?
He's behind that boat.
Behind. Giving up on the dolphin.
So what we're gonna do right now, if you hear the party and have a good time, just let me do it right now. Just do
That's
it.
my captain.
Don't sit down when you get back to the dock. You're like,
Captain!
oh. Don't blame me. Let's party.
Captain!
So let's go right now. Ready, go.
Yo, look on the camera, boy.
My captain.
If you hear the party, let's do it right now. Everybody jump to the front. Jump to the back.
Can you find me some dolphins? Can you find me some dolphins? That's my friend over there called Jenna. We found 8 iguanas and we're still counting. I'm still looking for dolphins. The man on my right's looking for sharks. I wouldn't mind either. I've got the captain looking for them too.